Hey, Fear. If
Yeah.
Auburn wins, boy, $400.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Coach,
Yeah, but they have to win by how much?
as always,
Two.
to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League.
Man, I already lost because dang on Michigan.
How much money did you put on that parlay?
Didn't you put $200 on Pettis?
Yeah, I did that on Just the Fight though.
Between the Austin Desperados and the
Like all you have to do is just win it.
Yeah,
Against
but
Wonder Boy, bro? I don't know. I don't know.
The calendar is turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taking about 7 yards.
I'm watching the fight live now.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's the co-main event right now. Yo, Auburn's up 20-9. I need them to win by 2, and I win $400.
Oh,
Get the rebound, bro. Auburn, Kansas is if he hits this 3. You gotta be fucking kidding me! Oh my god! Kansas is getting dogged! They're getting dogged!
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
The reason I picked him, bro, I told you, starting center is hurt, and Lawrence Vick left.
the thing is, you don't have these things, and that's fucked up.
Should be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
How about that, partner?
What about
That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Yeah!
Looking to throw. Morgan.
Yeah, bro, Gerald Vick.
They're not about fucking corners.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see it.
Bro, dog, was this Bryce Brown kid, bro? 4 for 4 with 4 threes.
That flag in the back pocket.
That's crazy.
He has moved into 2nd place of all time for made threes in SEC history.
God damn it, Baker Mayfield. You gotta put a fucking stop.
Kansas has 9 points.
Here we go.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of
Purdue's up 22 points.
No gain
I'm
on
the defending
play there.
champs. All I needed them to do is win by fucking 5. Oh my god. Oh my god, Auburn's pouring it on.
On second down, it's Jones.
Oh, you mother...
Beautiful spin and room to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
If he hits this 3, you gotta be kidding me!
Oh, wow.
Everything.
He just had a fucking drive like that. Bro, Auburn is destroying this fucking Kansas team.
They come to life
That's
out
embarrassing.
on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call.
Are you live?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the
I'm
point
at
of attack.
12:02,
I took care of business.
12:01.
That's
Wait till
why
you see
you're able
next
to
3.
get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
28-14, boy.
Didn't happen on that play.
Ezekiel Rodriguez with a pick 6. Oh my god! Ezekiel Rodriguez with a pick 6 after I just said he needs to be a fucking Hall of Famer.
Oh, thank you. Intercepted.
Get up, Paul.
Picked off
Get up, Paul.
Yo, MLB comes out Monday night. Oh my god.
Josh Ezekiel Rodriguez just got a pick 6.
That'll be the end of Madden as we know it. When baseball comes out.
The second Joshua smells the fucking sunflowers and fucking
He
bubble gum
doesn't even
and
play MLB that much, so that's crazy.
I might cry.
You don't play MLB as nearly as much as these fucking other fuckers do.
I had 200 Diamond Dynasty games played last year.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Did you really, or did you play like when nobody was on?
Second down. A very solid game.
200.
He stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties,
Okay.
But I have to get it by cast as well.
being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And on third down, a nickel
Why don't you
formation
game share with somebody? I game share with Ty.
Who would I game share with?
Morgan from the gun. He'll throw.
You mother.
Throw, but incomplete.
They good game catch the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that.
Me and Ty saved half our
well,
money game sharing, bro.
Scouting has taken over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. So they bring out their
Because he buys a game, I buy a game.
Kick it away for the second time. And look at
Who's
this. It's a
buying
fake.
MLB?
Yeah. And then he's going to buy Madden.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it
Damn,
does
so
not
that's the
pay
next game
off.
they're gonna get after
Well,
MLB.
not only did they try to fake
What
it,
other games coming out,
they
bro?
put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Risky. It is so funny because
You're
when it
panicking.
works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so
In this case, not so genius. I do admire that he went for it.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Hoorah.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Bro, Auburn has 22 fast break points.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
All right, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep.
Another.
This is
Oh, boy.
inside the 15.
I was like, you know, he
RC
didn't.
6-6.
Already
I'm about
with
to say,
one
no, he
interception,
didn't.
Just missing his second there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw.
Motherfucker! Oh my gosh.
It's Arnold. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The result, a first down.
No,
as
so
the
you're gonna
quick
look
slant
into
gets
that
him
incentive
14.
for quitting? I mean, for not quitting? Huh?
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside
What?
give. And it's
Remember what we
gain
talked
there down
about?
to the 37-yard
About
line.
the punishment
Avery
for quitting
Williamson
should be
there to
changed?
make the stop.
Good solid gain on first
No.
down. About what you'd expect.
You don't
from the
remember?
big guy carrying the ball.
No.
That if you quit a game, if you quit a game, your opponent gets an attribute increase and a fourth round pick. Why are you saying no?
That he is going to be stopped.
Because
Why are you
I
saying
can't
no?
do that this season, bro.
That'll
No,
be a
not
loss
this
of a
season,
yard, and it
obviously. I'm
leads
talking
to
about
a
next
third
Madden.
down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real
Next
excited
Madden,
when I saw those
if
lateral
somebody
type
quits,
runs. But the best
instead of
pass
being
that
a
made it
3-game
happen, they put
punishment,
a foot in the ground and just go. That
that
didn't
somebody
happen there.
that usually
play got
people who quit
swallowed.
don't give a fuck
They need to
about.
get it to the 30
They should
for
be
a first.
A
This is
reward for
third
the
down.
opponent that they quit against. You get me? That way they won't quit because they don't want that person to get that reward.
Alright, then I can't give a force one to the opponent.
Incomplete.
What?
You can tell they were hoping for a
If they
flag.
No,
they get the forced
Offensively
win. They get the
several on
forced
their
win and an
sideline
attribute
motioning.
increase.
Hey, why not
And a
penalty?
four-
Why not penalty?
Jesus.
What did you
Yes,
see?
because
Yeah, I think you
that
gotta let
way
them play,
the
and
person
the
won't
officials are
quit.
instructed.
They'll
If
be
there's
like,
a
yo, I'm
contact
not.
coming
If
from
they
both
quit
sides,
because they don't want this person to have
let
stats
them fight
or
it out.
attribute
Forces
increases.
fourth down.
He
So if you
missed.
already take that away,
missed.
they're gonna be like, yo, I'm not gonna quit against this
Right to
fucker.
boot. And
So you
this
can
will
get fucking
remain a
attribute
scoreless game.
increases.
Everything looked
You
good.
get- do you get what I'm
Snap,
trying to say?
good hold. Sometimes,
I'll
though,
have to do
the
it
ball
next
just doesn't
season,
wanna
and
go
I'll have
where you
to
want
go
it.
through the
And this
committee.
one winds up no good.
Good starting field position for them as they come
All
up
right, but-
first and 10.
Who's in the committee anyway?
They'll run it now. Out
Why
of
is
the
that
gun.
angry you're concerned?
No room
Wow,
to
that's
maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
We're not a
hoping
commissioner with
this
all
big defensive lineman will take the bait
Oh, but all the
and
people in their fucking committee are? Shut
open
up.
a crease that they can run
2
through.
more.
Didn't happen on that play.
I have 2 low-key commissioners.
Ooh. Trying who?
Morgan looking to throw on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 6 on the play.
Used to be your best friend, bud.
Even though. Wow. So I'm not a commissioner anymore?
Detroit! Detroit! You gotta know when you're bringing the ball down, somebody's coming to
And they'll run it here.
Oh, come on.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the
What
big
do you
fella,
do as a
he just
commissioner?
ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact,
Besides
before
text
the game,
the group
he was talking to
occasionally?
us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we
I
said,
give you
nah,
ideas.
man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over
I told you
300
about
pounds.
that
He's a
thing
big
with
man.
putting the rules in
Back
the
now with
calendar.
Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's Austin football to begin
I
quarter
made
number
people
2.
play their
They
games.
are, however, facing a
What?
4th down situation.
Ty made people play their games.
No, he didn't. He does
I used to
it
put
now.
them on their groups.
Gosh,
The
he did that
offense staying out.
1 week.
They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It was multiple weeks because I recall you complaining every single time.
Now Morgan operating from the
Alright,
gun.
I don't have to.
This running back, it's
Right.
And guess what, Goggles? As a fucking man,
He'll be dropped
as a
to
fucking man,
30. 4th down,
after
no
this Auburn
problem.
game,
Just a ho-hum
I'm gonna
pickup
cash
of
out my
14 to
400,
keep the offense
and we're gonna
on the
play Rocket
field.
League.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st
They're
down.
dead.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
And
he's
I'm
going
gonna
to get
put-
this
and I'm
one
gonna
down to the
finish it.
30. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and
You,
8.
I promise on our friendship,
Well, he hasn't made
Goggles,
much of an impact
will
in the
not
running
be a
game thus
commissioner,
far,
and
after
here's the
that last
reason
run,
why.
Not much is going to change in that area.
You will have
He
a
hasn't
child,
been
you will
able
not
to
have
get
time. You
anything
think you have time
going,
now,
and
you
really
will
the
not.
offensive line not helping him much.
What Sean said he'll have time. What happened? He's been kicked 3
I
times.
said touche. I'm sorry, I said touche.
He gets away from
I will be
the
in
run.
absolute
It'll
and
go
utter
as a
shock
gain of
if you
7
play
on
the
play,
entire
and it
Madden
sets
next
up
year.
a 3rd and inches
No, I'll play
situation.
my games. Just
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But
Whenever
when that guy also
you
breaks
start,
tackles and creates
whenever
extra
Dida
yardage,
hears a little
they
beat
almost
on the
feel like he's
PlayStation,
one
she's
of
gonna tell
them,
you
and
you're
they
off.
really
it's just
embrace him.
Dida doesn't care that I play my PlayStation. It's about whenever I'm on the PlayStation, I don't do shit else. You get me?
Well, all Auburn has
Oh,
to
you
do is
mother-
win by 2.
Lose yardage here
They're
back
winning
at
by
the
17 points.
24-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This is really about to
An
be the
interesting and
easiest
intriguing
400 I've
decision
ever
there
put into my
defensively
bank
because
account.
they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight
just
ends
bet on that
that
one
came
game?
out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch
No.
out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case
I
was.
bet on
But
every
in
single
any
game
event,
that's on
the extra
today.
speed allowed for great
Dang.
penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I sent you the picture. So we'll go game by game. Purdue had to win by 4. Okay? -4. Purdue score.
Porto is ahead of Villanova, 73-47.
And now
With
before
5
they run
minutes
this
left in
play
the
on
second
4th and
half.
1, we're going to get a
Easy
break
cover.
and a timeout.
Florida State
They'll
had to
have
win by
2
5.
remaining as we step
Florida
aside
State
here
scored.
in this second quarter.
Florida State soundly defeated Murray State in the second round by a score of 90-62 today.
Easy cover.
Is anybody
LSU
watching?
had to win by... What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Is anyone white on Florida State? No.
Again, the offense will
LSU had to
stay
win by
out
2.
there. They've converted
LSU
once
scored.
on this drive. What can they
LSU
do
barely
here on
prevailed
4th
over
down?
Maryland in the second round by a score of 69-67 today.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Kentucky had to win by 5.5 or more. Kentucky scored.
To the 17-yard line.
Kentucky outdid over in the second round by a score of 62-56.
Yeah, I hate your series,
for it,
boys.
but in the end, great execution,
Irish.
a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Tell me a joke.
And on the ground they go.
What's the best method to find out how heavy your red hot chili pepper is?
Down to the
Give it
15-yard
away.
line.
Give it away. Give it away
Now,
now.
to put this offense in precarious position. We know the security
Shut up.
point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be
Tight, Goggles. I was looking at my picture that I took of my bets. And I got super excited because I thought my battery was full, and it was just in the picture, and now my battery's still at 20%.
Josh, you want to hear a joke about a broken pencil?
Okay.
He will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Auburn's up by 20.
That wasn't funny? Fuck!
What's the difference between you and Shane Dawson?
He got murdered up in there.
You don't fuck your cat.
Previous week, he got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Bro, I bet $2 on this. If I would have put, I should have made this a $10 bet.
What he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative.
I'd have made 3 bands.
Ended up marking it short, and now I wonder, will they even do it again on
3,000?
3rd down?
Holy fuck!
But I only bet $2 on this to win $400. So $4 bet would have made me $800.
And this offense on 3rd down today.
That's where the fucking
just 1 for
addiction.
5
That's
to
where
this
the
point.
addiction
This
comes
is
from.
3rd and
Josh.
goal.
You better not get addicted to it.
Bro, do you understand that I've won over $1,500 on this website?
It's a quarterback sneak.
How do you pass it out?
Yes.
It's their quarterback.
How much do you have in the website right now on the deposit?
Right now I have $89.
How often do you win?
This will be my 5th win of 350 or more.
So how much have you put into it and how much have you won?
I have only put $100 of my own money into it.
And you won $1,500?
I've cashed out $1,200 or so.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal.
And I've bet probably a total
I'm sure
of
on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker.
So you bet
but just to be on the safe
$400.
side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys,
I've put in 100 of my own money.
You know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost.
Okay, but when you win money, that's your money.
Less of a field goal attempt for him.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and
Pierce, you
that'll
don't
make it 2nd
understand.
down.
No, he doesn't.
You're not understanding me.
Inside the 30.
I put in, before starting this website, I put in $100.
Okay, and then after you won,
He's
you
playing with the
made
house's money.
$300, right?
I'm playing with the house money.
Looking to throw.
Oh, hell. That's all right.
My biggest win was 464, and that was when I predicted 6 games in the NFL. Ty's biggest win is 890.
And play is stopped here. Timeout.
What
It's
is
the
that?
defense calling the timeout here.
Yeah.
And they'll be disappointed to have
My
to
biggest
burn one
bet
there after giving up the
was
first down.
$50.
This
And that was on
offense
NFL playoffs.
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
This motherfucker muted me.
Who?
Ooh, I think Nick.
He's not even talking.
Now on 1st down.
Somebody muted me because I heard a voice in your mic.
No, dude, what the
No.
fuck? Oh my gosh, I was right there. I was right there.
In for the score.
Oh my gosh.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
That's a face mask.
Come on, make some adjustments.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Here, can you do me a big favor?
First play of the drive, let's give credit all
whenever
around.
you finish your game,
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
text me when you finish so I can advance.
2 yards on the pickup there, but
That's
it's
gonna
enough
be
to
good.
give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more
started.
ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down.
Here, where you
They
from?
ran it and picked it up.
Cincy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Is that why you always pick Cincinnati?
Who's that? Is that Goggles?
Yeah.
Morgan now, throwing on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
motherfucker!
And he fires one that's
Golly.
intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Look at the spin. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman, certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, my.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call.
Warthogs, dude.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Dang, 6 for 6.
So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Arnold. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Again, it's Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Gone! 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 Gone!
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, mother...
It's caught Jones. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right.
Nope.
His throw incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Oh, you mother...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Morgan. Off play action. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there on third down. 57 yards. They go play action here on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Mike Williams, the intended target. And it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air on second down. Morgan is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
Okay, thank you.
Morgan off the play fake.
No, you mother...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The offense on third down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Detroit! They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Burke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And it's caught. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Is anybody left in the party?
Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. To throw is Morgan. To throw on 2nd down. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Morgan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Morgan, off play action. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
No, come on.
Intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Oh, come on. What is that?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The give is to Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They'll set up a throw. Going up top. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And they'll go on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Morgan now to throw on third down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available, put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Leopard! Watch him now, Barney!
They'll run it now.
Oh, my God.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey! 4 down. Watch him now, Barney! Shift! All right, now, Lucky 56!
Here's Morgan. From the gun, he'll throw.
Oh my gosh, this is
great. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Gun! It's just me and you. It's just me.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's first and 10 here.
Watch him now, Barney! Gun! All right, now, Lucky 56!
Morgan operating from the gun. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Hey, we got four. We got four down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Black 99 Philly, here we go. Watch him now, Barney. Gun. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw is Morgan. Going to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Four down. Check. Alert 3. Over. Watch that. Over.
Now a handoff looking right. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Out, valet, walk out, all these bins I lost count, cause I'm 2 up right now. 2 up right now. I'm two on one day on my third. I was 2 broke, now I'm 2 rich. Made 100K on my third shift. I'm a boy, and I'm a gangster. And you a boy. Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really handle punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Right now, I got you. Right now. Nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now. Need crew up right now. Cause we 2 up right now. Ooh.
Did you see that?
What happened? What? No.
Showtime Pettis just knocked this dude clean out.
Oh, he did. I just saw the update on my phone.
Bro, I jumped out of my chair. He knocked him clean out. How much did you win, Fear?
Hold on, let me stop this broadcast.